JJK 229 spoilers are here, and I'm just gonna say right now, both GOJO and SUKUNA fans are gonna be very happy with this one, because both sides get something that they've been waiting for a super long time. But let's just get right into it. The chapter starts with GOJO and SUKUNA opening their domains once again. GOJO just wipes off the nosebleed, not caring much. So if you guys remember at the end of the previous chapter, it's revealed that SUKUNA summoned the wheel of Mahoraga at some point, and it turned to click, meaning that it adapted to one of GOJO's moves. Well, we get some more information on that later, but right now, it seems like they're opening their domains for the fourth freaking time. Since Sukuna used domain expansion right away, Angel deduces that Sukuna can regenerate the burnt out curse technique through RCT. Kusakabe says that GOJO once again has to deal with damage from Sukuna so that he can't maintain his domain, just as Sukuna would destroy GOJO's domain from the outside. So they're kind of reiterating what happened in the previous chapter, where Angel points out that Sukuna now knows how to use reverse curse technique to heal his own curse technique because he saw GOJO do it once. So Kusakabe says that the only remedy for this is to do what GOJO did last time and deal some heavy damage to Sukuna so the shrine collapses. Shoko asks not to deem the situation as unfavorable to GOJO. If Sukuna is hit with Unlimited Void's effect just for a few seconds, he will be incapacitated. Shoko goes on to say if shrine collapses within 3 minutes, GOJO will win. Long way of saying let GOJO do his thing. GOJO begins his assault on Sukuna inside his domain. He's seen punching and throwing Sukuna all over the place. So it's great that we're actually going to be seeing what's going on inside of this domain this time. Last time we were just kind of left spectating from the outside just to find out that Sukuna took all this damage somehow from GOJO and we didn't know how. GOJO pulls Sukuna towards him and tries to land a punch, and Sukuna blocks, but the next moment we see GOJO's barrier breaking alongside Sukuna's shrine. And along with that, we get this panel of GOJO straight up blasting Sukuna right in the chest. And I don't know, I just thought it was a pretty cool shot. Both GOJO and Sukuna's domain collapse at the same time, and Sukuna is once again left with injuries. And yeah, as you can see here, he's definitely taking some damage again this time, having the whole left side of his face completely blasted off. GOJO and Sukuna open their domains once again, but everyone notices that GOJO's domain was expanded a little bit earlier. GOJO says since Sukuna went on to heal his body, he was a bit late to regenerate his burnt out curse technique, even though it wasn't even 0.01 seconds. So here we go, guys, we are gearing up for the moment that many people have been waiting for. Even though it wasn't big, Sukuna was still delayed, and as consequence, Sukuna's malevolent shrine collapses within 3 minutes inside GOJO's barrier, which means that Sukuna is finally hit with GOJO's Unlimited Void. Like I said, the moment that many GOJO fans have been waiting for, Sukuna is finally caught in Unlimited Void, and the look on his face says it all. Like, he has that lost face that anyone would have inside the void, meaning that it has taken effect, or seemingly so, because we continue on. GOJO, after Sukuna got hit by Void, not yet, at the very least I'm going to crush his heart, also his lungs and liver. I'll bring him closer to death than Yuji at the juvenile detention center. GOJO is taking revenge for his son Yuji. This is of course calling back to when Sukuna straight up like tore out his own heart in order to kill Yuji. So GOJO wants to get some payback for that. But on the next page, Sukuna summons Mahoraga. So also, as I said at the top of this video, this is the moment that Sukuna fans have been waiting for. Mahoraga has finally come out in the flesh right in front of GOJO. GOJO's surprised, but he quickly gets ready to destroy Mahoraga in a single hit before it adapts to Unlimited Void. GOJO tries to use curse technique reversal, but Mahoraga destroys GOJO's domain from the inside. GOJO is shocked to realize that it's already adapted to the void. So GOJO might be shocked, but of course we're not, because we knew that this was coming. We saw that the wheel turned to click at the end of the previous chapter, and also many of us thought that GOJO actually saw through it and realized this at the very last minute, but apparently not, because he is surprised in this chapter. So yeah, real tough break for GOJO in this chapter yet again. He finally gets Unlimited Void off just for Mahoraga to completely destroy it, and now he has Mahoraga to deal with. Maybe next chapter we'll find out how much of GOJO's abilities Mahoraga's already adapted to. Since he adapted to Void, is he adapted to now every one of GOJO's limitless abilities? We don't know yet. But I mean, come on, every time Mahoraga pops up on the scene, something crazy is about to happen. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait 2 weeks to see what happens, because we are on break next week. Huge bummer, but I'll be here waiting, so make sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on, because I cover spoilers on this channel each and every week, or each and every time they come out. Have an absolutely wonderful night or morning, whatever, and I'll see you guys in the next video.